This fella is from Aldi, and it is their 10-4 Brewing New England Pale Ale, part of their. Why is it playing up when you need it to work? Does your head in, doesn't it? So yeah, 10-4 Brewing New England Pale Ale, a full juicy IPA with tropical fruit flavours, 4.5%. Now this was asked to review earlier by my good friend Mr. Goathead, and yes, I did say that you was the one. Let's hope it's all right. Eh? I've not got much confidence with these blooming fucking TVs on the shite. Aldi, yes, 4.5. Yeah, computer's having a funky. Laptop's having a funky. Yeah. Stuff you, laptop. How do? And yeah, so there we are. Let's put this up there because you can actually read it, and then I don't have to keep telling people the ABV. So, bonjour, bonjour. Comment tu t'appelles? Je m'appelle Bobby Charlton. Anyway, hazy, orange-looking pour, really, isn't it? Big head. Yeah, I'm shit at pouring. It's how it is, you know. You are what you are. You eat what you eat. You shag what you shag. It does sound nice from what's on the can. Let's hope it's okay. And if Mr. Borman's around, I know he's reviewed all of these. Carlisle always get it before the rest of us. So on the nose, actually, it smells nice. Hoppy, tropical on the nose. Do you agree, Mr. Goathead? And are you back where you can? Yeah, he liked the old beer, Cluffy did. Yeah, don't we all? I don't know how much of an alcoholic he was, but you know, there's a thing, isn't there? It depends how much you're drinking, what time of the day you're drinking. You can be an heavy drinker and not be an alcoholic. So, tropical nose, hoppy, tropical nose straight away. Yeah, and that's why at the moment, until I can stop myself from drinking too much, I won't have a spirit in the house anymore. And I probably won't brew any wine this year, just to stop myself being naughty. Although I still am at the fucking beer, but hey, job's good. Can't fault it, can you? Yeah, I mean, today I nearly said sod the reviews and I'll just have a day off. You know, at any stage I can do that. I battle my own conscience. Okay, that is nice. First initial thoughts, that's okay. Along with the stout that came out, I mean, I'm getting a hint of vanilla with this, as well as the it's got some nice taste to this. Enjoying this. Yeah. But considering the other Aldi beers, at least it's drinkable and not nasty. You've not seen it yet. I bought it yesterday from an Aldi in Nottingham, in Hucknall, sorry. Yeah. I went to Hucknall and I thought, well, we'll see what's cracking. I mean, as beers go, yeah, that I don't mind too much. And for the price, yeah, that's fair play, that is. Yeah, you can drink it. As it washes down my palate, we'll see how it changes. Nice bit of bite on it. Does it taste like cordial? See, this is where we're, as beer drinkers, we're all very different. We like what we like and we don't like what we don't like. And this is good because I'm just weighing it up at the moment. Yeah, weighing up the options. It's a different beer to the last one, that's for sure. That wasn't trying to be anything it wasn't. You know, it was an amazing mild. I like to weigh them up, but obviously being light, being what's the word? Being live. It's when. Which stout are you on about with this? I haven't even seen that double stout yet. The other stout I thought was okay, to be fair. And that's the same with all of us. We all like what we like. On the nose, it does deliver. Have you? Bless you. And good evening, Chris. What did you think of it as well? Well, I was on about the Aldi stout, double stout, to be honest. Yeah. And I haven't seen the Cassell's milk stout at all. No, it doesn't. The nose is way better for me than what the taste is. And do you concur? Is it the double stout? What was or was it the double IPA? There's a double at Aldi that someone said tasted the TCP. I mean, this looks like a bit of a juice fest as a beer. Double IPA was horrible, yeah. See, for me, I actually find it okay, really. I mean, it's not fantastic, but yeah, I won't say it's fantastic. It certainly doesn't match up to anything that I drank. The two that I drank last night from Ale Farm and Pentridge, you know, they were okay. Yeah, I've been in two different own bargains in Nottingham, and none ever drank vinegar. Yeah, I've drank vinegar. I've drank wine that tastes like vinegar as well. Yeah, they can. Yeah, and sometimes we obviously we've all got different taste buds, and depends what you've eaten before, depends what you've drank before. All these things, all these variables. Good evening again. Now you see that, you know, with the coffee stout you're on about, I didn't like that. The toffee ale, Harper's, was stunning. It was a stunning beer for a supermarket beer, for a cheap supermarket beer. But the coffee, I couldn't take it. It just didn't have nothing. Yeah, and this is the good thing. Do I like Old Tom? Hell yes. I like Broadside too. Yeah, some ciders, they do give off that vinegary taste. You know, it's and this is where it's all so different. At any time of the day, a certain beer is going to tick the old boxes. No, I've never had it in the 330. I only had it in the 500, and I didn't rate it. I bought it. I thought this is going to be a special, and it was crap. Yeah, there's some interesting beers at Tesco's, although I've reviewed them all anyway. Although I didn't really like Vocations. I didn't rate that at all. I thought that was probably their weakest beer that I've come across. And Vocation do make some nice beers. Your palate changes. 10 years ago or so, I couldn't drink wine. I could definitely not drink Belgian beers. They tasted disgusting. I couldn't drink wheat beers. They tasted disgusting. Nowadays, I get all the flavour. They're very drinkable. Your palate changes over the years. And we're all the same. All our palates are changing, which what makes us all very different. On a certain day, somebody will think a certain beer is the best beer they've ever tasted. You give them a beer that you know tastes amazing, they'll drink it and say, well, that's shite. And that's just the way it is. You know, it's we're all so different. Good thing we are as well. Does it? It's the raggy glass. No, it's not. It's my yeah. You know, it makes sense glass. What you done? Oh yeah, Steve's got his live on at the moment as well, hasn't he? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Following on from Blue Nose, who came off early tonight. Disgusting. 4 hour live. What's that about? Far too short. Yeah. We'll I got this from Home Bargains. No, B&M, sorry. B&M with two yeah, with two flip me. Only Fools and Horses beers. Yeah. Which were not very well, one of them was dire. And I've still got the other one up there. It's in date still, but pissed up, are we? Jolly good. Ah, bless him. And he's got work early tomorrow, hasn't he? Yeah, mixing your beers. It's what it's about. Taste. Getting different tastes. You drink IPA day in, day out, it gets so bloody boring. And that's why I like to do the reviews I do. I like to chop and change, not just drink the same rubbish every day. Chopping and changing. Then you go back. And then you go back to some of the vocation chocolate caramel. That sounds nice. Yeah, you go back to some of the beers and you appreciate them more. Which is why I've got so many beers behind me, because I just like to chop and change varieties, types. Yeah, they don't sound good. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Mersey beers, for those who don't know, is an absolute fountain of knowledge. His knowledge of beers is exceptional. Yeah, and you know, one day I might get I don't think I will, but one day might get a can of that love jamming, and it might be amazing. You know, sometimes breweries learn and breweries brew better. You know, they might see feedback on the internet from reviewers and people, um, you know, the public, and say, shit, yeah, one day I might be a minute, oh, wish, I'd love that. Back in work. Just review beers and for a living. Definitely. So, I mean, as beers go, this is passable for me. Oh, I don't know about that with the vocation. I do wish they'd stop dropping the ABV down, because it ruins beers. It ruins Sadler's Christmas Pudding Stout at Christmas. It just did not taste the same. It was nowhere near the beer it was. The 6% version was absolutely outstanding, in my opinion. The 4.5% version was nowhere near as good. Didn't taste the same, nowhere near as good. If it was 4.5% in the first place, then and you drink, you know, you drink it again, you think, yeah, yeah. Now if it comes out next Christmas, I probably won't even buy it. Is that what the chocolate caramel ones are? Vocation and Brew York. Easter egg beer reviews. I know Siren Craft have got an Easter imperial stout thing going off. Two imperial stouts and a chocolate drinking egg for 20 quid. $7.4 to $5.9 is a big bloody drop, isn't it? 20% lager. Whew. I mean, Vocation, the woman ginger stout I had that was gifted by Mr. Merseybeers, that was unbelievable. This is 4.5%, this is. Good evening, all. Still hungover. Oh, bless you. You must have had a good night last night. Although I find as I get older that I just can't handle the beer I could when I was younger. Then again, I really couldn't handle the beer when I was younger, funny enough. Ah, do they? Ah. You can email me. Usually on all my reviews that have been posted before today, you'll see me email. Shit, did I even read that message? What was it on? I was probably that drunk last night I didn't even read it. I do apologise. I'll have to look round all the things. So, 17 minutes in. Oh, similar to what Colonel Brewery do with their beers, where they change the hops. Keep the same recipe, but change the hops. Interesting. Obviously, that changes the flavour and the ABV as well, funnily enough. So, orangey looking pour. Pina colada. If it's down there, is it Collective Arts? No. No, I don't think I've got. Oh, I might have. One sec. Wait. What's this one? No. Can't tell who's making that bugger. Lervig. No, I don't think I've got that beer, unfortunately. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, orangey looking pour, whitehead. I actually thought the nose was nice. I'm not going to do a strong one next. I don't get a bollocking off the wife. So here's the two that I've got. So I've got that one from Lervig. That's a tropical sour jobby. I do like Old Speckled Hen, but I prefer some of the other hens, to be fair. Old Crafty Hen. I love Hen's Tooth is amazing, and that's the other one I've got. I mentioned it earlier, funnily enough. Yeah, so I didn't get the Pina Colada. Yeah. I think both of them are sours, to be fair, and both from Lervig. So I was late tonight as well. Broadside, don't know. Is it? Well, I might do 9% next then. So yeah, I got a hoppy tropical nose from this. I got tropical in the flavour. I got a bit of vanilla. And yeah, it's not a New England IPA as per se, but it's drinkable. You know, it is. As along with that stout that I reviewed the other day, it is actually drinkable. And it's something to remember. You know, you pay cheap money, you get cheap beer most of the time. Yeah, and for me, I didn't mind this. Rhubarb, butterscotch, treacle pudding porter. Fucking hell, that sounds amazing. Is that a bullshit? That sounds at Raggy Avenue, that does. You drank a litre. Bless you. I bet you're steaming this morning. I'll have a look in a minute for that one. And that's the next review. For me, I thought this was okay. Yeah. Definitely one of the better of the new Aldi offerings. I will give it a 4.0 out of 5. It was okay for what it was, you know. And it may not be what some people, you know, what maybe what it's classed as. But I thought it was okay. No. Would I drink that again? Yes. Would I buy it again? No. No, because I've done it now. I won't want to. 3% for you. And this is where we're all very different. Yeah. And, you know, and it's good that we've all got our own opinion. You know, you watch people, you try and see, if you watch a review, you watch what they get out of the beer and see if you agree yourself. Sometimes you're going to agree, sometimes you're going to think, what was that idiot talking about? And I don't blame you, you know. Yeah. No, it was okay. I'll agree totally. It was okay, but it's not a one I'll go back to. Yeah. Would I steal it? If it was this or the toffee ale from Harper's, all day long, the toffee. Right, back in 2 minutes. Last review. Cheers. 8:10. Ooh, bollocking time. Cheers. Can's empty, thank God. And I need a piss as well. Hey? It was worth a try, definitely. Yeah.